Hey everybody, Larry, Fort Worth Memories Museum and Groups, and YouTube at Fort Worth Memories, and all of our other platforms and channels. It is almost lunchtime on Saturday, the 31st day of May. Hold on, let me write something down here. Okay. There I am. So I'm going to edit the post. We're going to meet for lunch here in about an hour at El Phoenix on Camp Bowie. So Saturday, May 31st. It is still morning, so I'm going to tell everybody good morning. And we're going to share it to the internet and share it to several channels. I shared it to the political group and I didn't intend to. So I will take it down from there. Okay, here we go. I can get back to the deal. Okay, yeah, we're eating at El Phoenix at 1 o'clock, and it's an hour and 15 minutes from now. I don't know if Brittany, did you call El Phoenix and let them know we were coming? I forgot to ask you that the other day. Sue is in. If you let them know, they probably got that back table for us. If you didn't, that's all right, but we'll probably have to wait and see what it is. Been kind of busy here this morning. You did? Okay, good. They're sure good to us over there. What's a beautiful day outside. Thank God the rain is finally, man, it's rained so much, there's no place for the water to go. All the lakes are full, the Trinity's full. So, we'll have Manny Ramirez on Monday at about 2 o'clock, and he's going to talk about the redistricting situation. And, well, that's sure a main topic for everybody. Some are in favor and some are not in favor, so we'll just see what happens. Trying to think I don't know, are the Rangers in town, or does anybody know? I just don't follow baseball. I'm about to give up on football. Cowboys, it's been 30 years since they won the Super Bowl. They hadn't even won a championship in 30 years. Hold on. Jerry needs to do something. He needs to resign and let Steven take it over, and hopefully he'll make some changes. George is in. So yeah, we're back in business next week. If you want to get your car detailed, call me and make an appointment. You can call me anytime. Shelly's in. El Phoenix is where we're eating. At 1 o'clock. Camp Bowie. I forgot they've got several locations. It's a beautiful day though, for a change. I don't think it's going to get to 90 or 100, but it's pretty warm. Boy, there's sure a lot of people over at the pickleball court. I can hear them screaming and hollering. That thing has been a huge success. Anyway, I wanted to check back in before I leave. I got to make one stop on Camp Bowie before I go out to El Phoenix and talk. A jewelry store out there is interested in being a sponsor on our group. We sure could use one. So I'm going to make this short and sweet and stop and talk to them and then get out there to the El Phoenix. No, we had Ann Zeta on and Bud Kennedy, and then Monday will be Manny Ramirez. He is one of the actual people that's going to vote on it. There's 5 people that are going to vote. Manny is one of them. So he'll be on our show on Monday, and then on Tuesday they'll make the vote. And the way Ann Zeta explained it was they can postpone it. They can either approve it, disapprove it, postpone it. They can do kind of whatever they want, he said. Or she said. I think Bud was under the impression that they have to vote on it yay or nay. But I don't know. I'm not knowledgeable about political votes. Philip's in, Veronica's in. We're eating, the South Texas group, we're eating at 1 at El Phoenix on Camp Bowie. If y'all are down there and hadn't started coming up, you won't make it. Depending on where you're at. We've got, let me go through those sponsors. Somebody's wanting to know about our Medicare and Medicaid. I'm going to do the sponsors right quick. Winstead Paint and Body. They're on White Settlement Road, a block west of Roberts Cutoff. Scott Sumner is our technical director, and he can build you a website or help you with technical issues. Alpha Design and Build is Lance Sanders. They do remodeling work, residential or commercial, or they'll put a second story on your building. All of the Blue Mountain Cafes are sponsors. There's 5 locations. Stingers is a sports bar out in Azle. Used to be Mark Dean's Barbecue. That's also owned by the Blue Mountain Cafe folks. Fort Worth Florist. Jeanette and her team have done a great job supplying flowers to our group. Dickie Carr is Richard Carr's nephew. He owns Grateful for Your Trees. They do anything to do with trees, plus they do landscaping, privacy fences, demolition, all types of haul off, bobcat work. But you have to make the call and get Dickie over there, and he'll figure out what you want, and y'all will agree on it, and then they'll get started. G2 Garage is in the White Settlement area. Chris heads up that operation. He and his team have worked on a lot of vehicles for our members. Phelps Family Auto Care is in the Burleson area. They also have a big draw from Fort Worth. Mike Phelps and his family, and then all of their employees, they do a great job out there. Stroud Auto Supply. Danny Stroud and his wife are second generation. I used to buy auto parts there when I was 15, so that's how long it's been around. Schwartz and Hanson are our architect sponsors. They're very active in our bicycle giveaway every year, and that giveaway is December 13th at Farrington Field, and the gates will open about 6:30 in the morning. The goal this year is 1,400 bicycles. Last year we gave away 1,120. Total, this is the 39th year, but through 38 years I've given away 19,550 bikes, right at $1 million worth of bikes, if you value them at $50 a piece. Rex's Bar and Grill, Rex Benson. That thing is the Taj Mahal of sports bars. It's over here on University in the old Macaroni Grill building. Same parking lot as Rex's other restaurant, Old South Pancake House. And at Rex's Bar and Grill, we're having our group birthday party there, July 19th. Tri-State Dent, Jason and his team of technicians over there, they come to you, they'll work with you on your deductible. They do hail damage, door dings, minor dents. These guys are really good. Rains Plumbing, they are a family-owned plumbing company, and they pride themselves on customer satisfaction in the jobs that they do. Okay, somebody asked about Medicare. It's one company, but we've got Andrew Wallace and Chasen Smith, and it's America Senior Benefits of North Texas. These guys are very knowledgeable about Medicare and all of that, so don't try to navigate through Medicare by yourself. So just call them. There's Andrew's card, and there's Chasen's card. Railhead Barbecue, Charlie Guerin. He's also our state representative. He's also on my board at Larry's Kids, the bicycle giveaway, and he's very passionate about that bike giveaway. Optimus Club of Fort Worth, they are an international company. There's, thousands of different groups of them. They sell Christmas trees on the front side of Farrington Field during the holidays. Then we have the bike giveaway on the back side by the Billingsley Field House. And they also give us a free Christmas tree for the museum every year. Old South Pancake House, 2 locations. The university location is 24/7. You can get breakfast anytime you want it. The Burleson location closes at 9 or 10 at night. Jenny Stewart, State Farm Insurance. Jenny and her team have taken care of a lot of y'all out there. My thoughts on car insurance are Allstate, State Farm, Farmers are all great companies. It's who's going to give you the best deal for the same coverage. All you got to do is call Jenny's team, and if they can save you money, switch. Cross Electric, Brandon Cross. Anything electrical. They do commercial and residential, and they do a good job. K Ranch Roofing, Jorge Hernandez, he owns that organization. If you think you might have roof damage from all these storms and hail, call and they'll send somebody out and they'll inspect your roof, and they don't charge you for that. So it's a phone call to check and have some satisfaction if your roof needs repair or doesn't. Fort Worth Lumber, they're down on I-35 South. It's a huge operation. It's a big complex. So building materials, building planning, any of that, or you just want to drive down there and talk to one of their very knowledgeable people, they can help you. Coburn's Catering. Coburn's opened it used to be a cafeteria. It was on North Main, 1946. I ate there in the 60s. But they cater, you can't have an event too big for them. They do the stock show every year, so that's over 100,000 people. Dickey Carr Sand and Gravel, that's Pat and Richard Carr. Great folks. They always are there to lend a helping hand. When I made the bicycle giveaway, a non-profit, a 501c3 last year, they wrote the first check for $5,000. So Pat and Richard Carr, great people. Dana Lang is our real estate sponsor. One of her companies is Dana Sells Cowtown. She's also very knowledgeable about Fort Worth history. Knows lots of people. A. Bird AC and Heating, that's Dub Peacock's company. So if your central air or heat unit is starting to make noises or not putting out like it has in the past, we just think those things are going to work all the time and you don't ever do any maintenance for it. You need to have it checked. Call A. Bird AC and Heating. Eric Walsh, real estate business, developer. He's also on the board of directors at Larry's Kids. Great guy. He brought in a lot of money for bikes last year. That's when I made that board up. I chose people that I thought could bring in lots of money, or bikes won, and they performed real good. 1,120 bikes. Yellow Snake Horses, Brazos River Ranch. You go down Interstate 20, exit Millsap. It's about an hour away. You're out in the country. That country living beats the heck out of this city living. Anyway, you can ride horses down there for about 2 hours for $75. Rhonda and her team down there, they take care of you. You do not have to be an experienced horse rider, but you do need to call and make an appointment because they're full all the time. Okay, I got to run. It's right at 12, and I'm going to stop and talk to this jewelry store. We need a jewelry store to be a sponsor on our group. You advertise with our group, it's cheaper than you can get it anywhere else, and we're the proven #1 social media outlet in 2 or 3 counties. Okay, so I will see